Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, home to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on first down from the 28. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw, it's Eldridge. Going over the top. Snags it down the right side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. Turning it on. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PA nothing. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Toledo's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked, Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Rockets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Runs through the tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Rockets offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. To the end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 2nd down coming up. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Rockets will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Eldridge. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll go to the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying play action. Going for it all. Makes a catch at the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A strike downfield. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll leave it with the lone back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. To the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Oh, he got loose. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's looking deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Coming out with it, it's Simon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the ground with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On third down, going up top. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Gonna look downfield again. Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Rockets! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 17 over the Stallions. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive explosive play gets this offense working. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Rockets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. Gets the first himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defense out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, he'll do it himself. Past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the Rockets will keep this drive going. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's a first down.
Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Going to swing it on second down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up third down.
Give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to pass, it's Eldridge. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense
splits the uprights right down the middle. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Duke! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 13 over the Rebels. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the move.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the grab. Jumped on top of the pile. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. There he goes. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a dub.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rockets will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
2nd down coming up.
Unloads quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Gives it on the option. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to pick up a first down. Handoff from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air on first down. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.